All right.
Okay. Welcome to episode 34 of the Toronto Living's Real Estate Podcast Show.
Yeah.
Rolls off your tongue.
Right.
We're looking at the November market update.
Yeah.
We're not looking at, we're doing a November market update.
Yeah, that's
we're doing
right.
it.
We're
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
it.
We're manifesting results.
Yeah.
In this episode, I present Joey with a Zaddy Batty Daddy hat from Sage Real Estate Limited.
Bingo.
Brokerage.com. We talk about our holiday party.
That's
where
right.
We party with a lot of cool sagers.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Joey tries a cheesesteak.
Cheesesteak.
Yeah. A la Uber Eats.
A la Uber Eats.
Yeah, it's not learning any of the lessons I'm trying to teach him. That's okay. We talk about the Bank of Canada's rate hike announcement.
That's right.
Yeah, we give some shout outs to everyone who had us on their Spotify wrap up list.
That's right.
Yeah, and we talk about Christmas and our beautiful new
Christmas butt.
from Dolce & Gabbana.
Yeah.
Because we're styling. Enjoy the show.
Welcome to the Toronto Livings Podcast, a conversation about all things Toronto with a focus on real estate, the culture, and of course, the food.
I'm Mark Savel.
And I'm Joey Virgilio.
And we're realtors with Sage Real Estate working together as a Toronto Livings team with a focus on helping you buy better, sell higher, and of course, having a little bit of fun along the way. Hi, Joey.
Senor.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
We're in it.
Christmas is here, man.
Christmas is going to come soon. Yeah.
It's here. My Christmas tree's up. It's over.
Okay. Fair enough. Are you guys big on Christmas?
Molly is huge on Christmas decorations.
Oh.
Yeah. And we always do our family events. So yeah, I'll say yes.
Okay. Break it down. Do you guys have like the little town?
We have not in a little town. Shouldn't go that far, but like there are a whole lot of like little mice and cows and like every shelf she can see an opportunity. And literally she made the comment, the last time she was decorating. She was like, we need more shelves. I have a whole other box we haven't even touched yet.
Well, that's a sign it's time to move up.
Yeah.
Get you some more space.
There you go. Yeah.
All those Christmas decorations. Awesome, man.
How about you? How was Christmas? How was your I saw your tree pop up on.
Our tree's up. Yeah. We did that. The wife did an impeccable job. It looks so nice.
Yeah.
You give me a year to make it look like that. Nah, couldn't pull that off. We're good. We're restrained Christmas celebrators. So we don't go too nuts on it.
Okay.
Like, I don't have a little town with like figure skaters that are magnetically powered to a music box yet. You know what I do wish though? I wish we had a manger.
Oh.
Yeah. Like in my nonna's house, we always had a manger. My mom's house, we had a manger. I think it's time we
You're missing one then.
I'm missing one.
Yeah,
we need,
that's
see if
tradition.
Molly's got any mangers in her box.
for sure has it.
Toss over to the Savels. Yeah, this week's been a busy one.
Yeah.
Not work related.
What's been happening?
We've been Christmas partying.
Oh yeah,
every night.
Yeah. Sorry, my brain's still a little foggy from that.
Case in point. So fair warning, the first 2/3 of this podcast are going to be recapping all the Christmas food events and everything else we've been to, but
Yeah.
we'll try to keep it short.
Yeah. No, that was a blast of a night though.
Tuesday. Yeah.
That was Tuesday night. Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I'm on day 6 of 8 of Christmas parties.
6 of 8.
So I've got 2 more to get through.
Oh yeah.
That doesn't make sense with math, but
Christmas.
yeah, it's a lot.
6 of 8. Yeah.
Yeah. And Tuesday kicked it off. So Sage had our annual Christmas party, and these guys always do it proper.
They went out. They went all out. Yeah.
Yeah. Some previous highlights included turning an abandoned theater into a what's it called when you're not allowed to drink liquor?
Speakeasy.
A speakeasy, like a prohibition style.
Yeah.
They converted this theater into a prohibition style party, and you had to like have a secret code to get in.
I love that so much.
Last year was Canadiana theme. So they had
The lumberjacks.
Lumberjacks.
Yeah.
Right at Yonge and Eglinton, chopping wood.
Yeah.
Police came.
It was a whole thing.
No one got arrested. Everything was fine. But I think they were just inquiring why burly men were chopping wood at Yonge and Eglinton. It's a Sage Christmas party. What are you worried about? Have a beaver tail. Come on. So that was really good. And then this year, they took us to Ultra.
Yeah. Yeah, they did take us to Ultra. That place was so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was, it's new. That's a new location.
So for all my Euro fans out there, and Joey's not one of them, that's okay. I'm going to convert you slowly. Ultra used to be on Queen West, which is now where Saluna is. And they've reopened it at Yonge and St. Clair. And it's got more of a mature vibe, I would say.
Okay.
I don't
so it wasn't as mature as that when it was Queen West?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, because I would go there in my mid to early 20s, and everyone there was of that caliber crowd. But you always, I remember Ultra was always a dressier place to go to. So people were always a little bit more elevated in their design choices, dress choices. And this feels like it's got the very similar vibe, but the music was on point.
Yeah. Live sax.
Sexy sax.
Sexy live sax happening the whole night.
Saxophone player, for those who misheard what we're saying. That was pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
Really good vibes. Felt that like South Miami Beach.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Every sax just. Guilty feet have got no rhythm. I love it. Company was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got a long list of shoutouts.
Yeah. I saw this list coming in and I was like, yeah, 100%. Because like, yeah, we had a great time with everybody.
Yeah.
That was a real let loose party.
It was. And everyone just vibed so well.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just, everywhere you turned, it was another like laugh, another high five, another joke. Like the whole night was just, I didn't want it to end. One more song. Yeah. Unfortunately, my attempts did not work and it ended and we all went home. Well, we all went to McDonald's.
We all went to McDonald's first. Yeah. So it was a hard trade effort.
Yeah. But let's get through some of the shout outs. We had the Wolves there.
The Wolves.
Mariana and Freddie.
Yeah.
Oh. Do you have a wolf sound?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
yours is good.
Yeah.
Yours is deep. I like that, man. The big lungs of yours really scary wolf. Keeping with the barnyard theme, we had Crystal the Fox Fata.
Crystal, Star Fox.
Fata.
Yeah.
She's saying it and the music's loud. I'm like, I don't know what you're saying. I'm like, yeah. She's like, you never played Star Fox? I'm like, whoa. I am the Star Fox god. I've wasted years of my life on N64. Remember the left and right? You had
100%.
to tap it and then...
I still have mine in like sitting ready to go. Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. That's still one of the best system. I think that might be the best system ever made is N64.
I would agree with that. That wild controller with the cursor in the middle.
Yeah, the 3 prongs.
Yeah. GoldenEye.
Yeah. GoldenEye, Super Mario 64. Those are like the...
Zelda,
Ocarina of Time.
Ocarina. Greatest soundtrack ever.
Absolutely.
That's Jurassic Park.
I was like, that doesn't sound like Zelda. Yeah, it's got the flute.
Yeah, this is a flute in it. I was halfway there. Crystal Fox Fata, who apparently is good at Star Fox. I'm calling her bluff. I think we're better. Just saying. But she's married to Jason the Bull Fata.
Yep.
You kind of want to piss him off. He'd probably beat you in real life if you beat him in a video game. So shout out to the Fatas.
Yep.
We had Dan the Man Balmerian.
Balmerian.
I just add that at the end. Yeah. Dan, looking dapper.
Yeah, looking solid.
3-piece suit.
Yeah.
Nice little pocket
Well, he had the pocket square? Yeah.
You know a man is ready to party when he puts the pocket square in. Yeah.
Exactly.
Dan was down. Alex V.
Alex V.
A.K.A. Sasha Fierce. So Sasha's his real name.
Yeah, we were talking about this.
Yeah.
Sasha's his real name.
Yeah, he let it slip. I'm like, bro, your name's... I'm calling you Sasha from now on. That's like so sick.
Sasha Fierce.
So Eastern European. Like, I would love to be called some Eastern European name.
Yeah.
I told you, if I have a kid, I'm naming it Udi.
Udi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's Eastern European.
Yeah.
Sounds cool. And we met his fiance now officially.
Yes.
Abby. Super sweet.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah, they're awesome.
Yeah. Rebecca the Keys. Last name's Kaiser. So I call her the Keys. And Steve, her husband. Fantastic teeth.
Harvard Steve. Yeah.
Yeah. Harvard Steve?
Harvard Steve.
Whoa.
Yeah, that was the topic of conversation last
I missed that.
Yeah.
Throw me in.
He
went to Harvard?
He's going to Harvard currently.
What?
Yeah. He's taken a couple. I'm a little hazy on the details.
Okay. I feel I'm going to research this further.
All right, we're going to figure this out.
Is this a Harvard online course?
No. This is like he's fully
packing up and going to Harvard.
He's gone. Yeah.
Oh, we should do a road trip.
Yeah.
Steve, we're going to Harvard. That's wild.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Haley the Queen, Rebecca the Keys' partner.
Yeah.
Love Haley. So sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then my wife, Adriana.
Yeah.
The Pookie Bear.
She was there. She was a trooper
She was a trooper. Yeah. She held it down. I'm like, these are real estate people. I don't know how you're going to like your night, but she loved it.
Yeah. That's
she loved
good.
The crowd. Yeah.
That's good.
And you
I really, I just got to apologize and also say I'm holding her to it because I invited her to eat a Grand Slam breakfast about 4 or 5 times that night, I think.
You invited her to a Grand Slam breakfast the next morning. And unlike us, she has a real job. So she had to be up at like 6:30. So she woke up. You know what she did say? I could go for a Grand Slam breakfast today. However, I'm off to work. But she's down for that.
Love that.
Yeah, she's definitely down for that. And then there was the Sage Design Studio.
Oh, whole design crew is there.
They were there in full effect.
Yeah.
Internationally known, globally respected, locally connected Sage Design Studio.
Yeah.
Also, the creators of the
Zaddy
Daddy Daddy hat. So after the next day, I went into the design studio to see if they were all there. They were all in the office the next morning.
The next morning?
Yep. I was there at about 9:30. They were all there.
Good for them.
Can't say that about everyone else in the office. Larry was there.
Hey, okay.
OG Larry, the
Yep.
big boss, he was there. He was working on a Tressa update course. At like 9:30 in the morning.
Oh, man.
Respect the hustle.
Respect.
Yeah.
Respect.
The only Sage. I'm not throwing the other ones under the bus, but they weren't there. That's all I'm going to say. But the whole design studio was in.
Yeah.
They were chugging along.
Good for them.
Yeah.
Good
yeah.
for them.
I got some names for them as well.
All right. Okay, let's
Want to hear them?
Yeah.
So I got JP, the Dark Knight designer, because he loves Bruce Wayne and Batman.
1,000,000%.
Like-
It's very suiting.
And he does have a very Bruce Wayne-esque.
I'll give it.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it's mysterious, kind, nice, but like probably has a grappling gun in his truck.
Yeah, no
He
question.
could probably scale a building and like fix the design of it on the way up. That's JP. I got Karen, the Canva killer.
Ooh,
yeah, you
that's
like that
good.
one?
That's good.
Yeah,
That's sharp.
I would send her my crappy Canva designs, and she'd kill it and make it pretty and put it in InDesign and then make it printable. So she's Karen, the Canva killer. Essa, the non-stressor.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Because she's so chill, calm, cool, and collective.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's it.
Isn't she?
Yeah, these are on point.
The
These
non Yeah, I put time into this, man. This is my Thursday afternoon in between partying like mantras. She's a plant mama. I don't know if you know this.
No.
She's like 41 plants.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah. We got 2 plants.
Yeah.
So
We have, same here. We have a couple.
2 plants?
All of them are just barely making it.
oh, no. Ours are thriving.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I'll give you some plant food.
Okay. You've got plant food?
My wife.
Okay. All right.
She went deep into this. Yeah. Our, what do we have? What's fig fiddles? Our fig fiddles are thriving.
Fig fiddles.
Fig fiddles. Yeah.
That is the best name for a plant I think I've ever
No,
heard.
the proper name is, it's like Figitus transilius.
It gets even better then.
Yeah. These things are wild. There's a long story. I'm not going to get into this episode why we have them, but Jenna Forever.
Jenna Forever.
Yeah, because I knew her from like day one at Sage at the old office.
Oh, yeah.
I knew her for that long. Yeah,
Oh, Jenna Forever.
Jenna Forever, and she went down under. That doesn't rhyme with forever, but I'm trying to make it work.
Was that part of the name?
No. She went to Australia and I saw her at the Christmas party. I'm like, what? How'd you get back? So I think she's here. I don't know. I'm not too sure. And then Mega Max Mamba.
Ooh.
Yeah, Mega Max, he's also in the design studio and he's a big fan of basketball. Black Mamba was Kobe Bryant's name. He's kind of the Kobe Bryant of design. So Mega Max Mamba.
Connecting the dots. I like it.
Now, Abby and Alicia.
Yeah.
I'm struggling here.
Okay.
I just couldn't get a name to stick. So they're double A. I'm going to work on it, but for now, it's just double A.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Double A, like the batteries.
Yeah. Okay.
Because they keep going.
Energizers. Yeah.
Energizers, yeah. And we're going to work on a good rhyme for the double A's, but for now, that's all I got.
All right. That's fair.
How about you, man? Anything else this week?
What happened this week? No, it was a lot of Christmases here.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's basically been my week. I had a really good food yesterday, actually. I did. Oh. And it was Uber Eats. I was dog sitting. Listen, I was dog sitting, all right?
Sure, blame the dog. Blame the dog for ruining this economy.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Listen. It was really good though.
Okay.
It was called, oh God. Hold on, I didn't write this down.
What was the cuisine?
It was a Philly cheesesteak sandwich
Got my attention.
and a chicken burrito.
In one?
No. I got two. I wanted to try more than one thing.
From one location?
From one location.
Okay.
Yeah. I need to look it up.
Yeah, go for it.
I need to look it up.
Well, while you're going for that, while you're looking that up, I want to let you in on a little surprise for you.
Okay.
Yeah. So the Sage Design Studio felt that the Swan needs an accessory. The Swan can't be walking around the streets of Toronto hatless. And so they, from the power invested in me, permission from the Sage upper management, decided to give you your very own Zaddy Batty Sage Daddy hat.
Oh man,
Wear it loud, wear it proud.
that is unreal. Zaddy Daddy. Okay, I'm putting this on right
Put it on.
now. Hang tight. The handphone's
Yeah,
coming off.
no, please. Friendly reminder, you could watch us on video if you're watching us on Spotify, YouTube, pay-per-view. Ooh, Joey the Zaddy.
That feels very right. That feels
Right?
very, very
It's
right.
just the right amount of coverage.
I love that. It doesn't feel like it's overtaking my head.
Yeah. You got a big head too. So
This is it.
I'm kidding.
I'm keeping it on.
Yeah, okay. I just got a fresh haircut. So
This feels so right.
yeah. Right?
Yeah, this
very
feels
comfy.
This feels very right.
Yeah, and it suits you. It looks good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you, design crew. Thank you, upper management.
Yeah. And the power invested in me. Oh, you did thank me. Yeah. All right. So you're looking up now. While Joey's looking that up, I also want to bring your attention to our brand new espresso Bialetti.
Oh, yes.
Cafeteria.
Look at that design.
Shout out to Andrea Zito. This beautiful red Dolce and Gabbana espresso maker that we're going to be pretty soon consuming coffee out of came all the way from Milan.
Right from Milan.
Yeah, right from the motherland. He picked it up, brought it back. I've been sitting on this for a couple of weeks, but we're in the festive spirit. It's Christmas time. I say we bring out the fancy Dolce Gabbana.
It looks good. It looks good. And it's also Christmas themed.
It's very Christmas themed. You're probably going to see this all year because I just love the look of it. But yeah, we're going to go with Christmas themed. And it is not ready yet, but we got it going. I feel like it's going to taste better.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Definitely placebo effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got the name of the restaurant.
Okay.
It is called Grillgate.
Grillgate.
Yeah.
That's an intense name.
341 Danforth.
Okay.
My brother lives on the East End, which is why I was like, I need to try something around here. And I'm telling you, it was... So the way that they even put the pictures on the site is it's oozing out. Like it's a bun, but it's not cut in half. It's hollowed out. And it's like a baguette that's hollowed out. And then it's spilling out the Philly cheesesteak ingredients.
Oh my God.
And then the burrito was a whole other thing.
Burrito was good?
Burrito was good. Yeah.
Cheesesteak was better.
Cheesesteak was amazing.
What's your go-to cheesesteak like? Do you do peppers, mushrooms?
Yeah.
All the fixings.
Everything you can put in it, I'll take it.
You run it through the garden.
Yeah.
All of them. Love it. That's the way to do it, man. You got to go heavy on the condiments of a Philly cheesesteak.
Yeah. I'm totally on board with that.
Love it.
And yeah, mind you, it's not the cheapest place on earth.
What is these days?
Yeah, absolutely. But man, it's quality sandwich. It's a quality sandwich.
Grillgate cheesesteak.
Danforth
From Grillgate. Okay, I can remember that. I love it. All right, man. Do you want to get into news you can use?
I think so. I think it's time.
You know what to do.
News you can use.
Do-do-do, do-do-do.
Oh, see, that sounded a little more like Zelda this time around.
Oh, yeah. On my Orca?
Something
Something
like that, yeah.
Orcana of time flow. I love it.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, okay.
Ocarina.
Ocarina. Yeah. I realize we miss, as you can see, mix up a lot of words.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Details. Who needs them, right? All right, news you can use. Let's get into it.
Yeah.
As predicted.
Yeah.
Bank of Canada held their rate.
They did?
They did. Yeah.
They did.
You sound like you're like, did they?
They did. They held their rate.
Officially, they did, yes.
Officially. December, and I think we didn't officially bet on this.
We didn't bet on it.
But they also didn't raise it.
The one prior.
Yeah. So both of us would have lost it anyways. Because I thought they were going to raise one more time.
Yeah, you thought one more for the end of the year.
Yeah.
And yeah, whatever. We talk about it all the time. Like it's such a moving target. You really got to look at all the other factors going on in the economy and even on the global scale. And we saw things are just definitely slowing down. So yeah, this is the last meeting of the year. So you're safe. You're safe for the rest of the year.
Yeah, that's right.
Go spend your brains out. It's fine. Everything's okay. No, don't do that. Don't do that because then inflation's going to shoot up and then 2024 is going to be bad and we don't need another bad year.
1,000,000%.
Yeah.
Next meeting is going to be happening in January 24th.
Yeah.
So keep your eyes peeled on January 24th.
Yeah.
But I wanted to say that keep your eye on fixed rates because the predictions at this point are now that we're kind of reaching the peak of it and come 2024, the cuts might be coming. Yeah. And it's reflecting in the fixed rates.
Yeah. I was watching one of Tom Story's podcasts and the mortgage broker that they had on was predicting a 1% cut.
For 2024?
Yeah.
Aggressive.
Tom and his other co-hosts were quite shocked at that. I don't think 1%, but I would love to be wrong about that.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
My guess is 0.5, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, that still sounds like a safe bet.
2 drops throughout the year. But they're saying as early as March could be our first cut. Yeah.
Wow, that would be really quick.
That'd be quick, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably the second announcement of the new year.
Yeah, I guess we'll wait and see what happens.
Yeah.
But That would be it. Pretty crazy.
Yeah, we're going to get into a little bit further down with like what could happen, especially with the Christmas season. There's a few things that could actually make these predictions wrong if inflation goes up with lots of consumer spending.
Yeah.
Or could excel. I'm giving away all my good stuff. Got to listen to more than 15 minutes for the good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, very much predicted. So the next one is January 24th.
That's all right.
Yeah. People's Court. The People's Court. Uber versus the city of Toronto.
Yeah.
Give me a break, Uber.
They're pushing back. They said they would.
They said they would. They're calling their own bluff. They are taking the city to court.
Yeah.
Over the city's very rational decision, in my opinion, to just cap the Uber drivers at where they're currently at. So as you've been experiencing in 2023, they're just keeping the same numbers.
Yep.
And like, I don't know about you, but I feel like the numbers they have is working. Like, you're not waiting very long for an Uber.
No.
But somehow certain counselors, one in particular, and I don't know why he's so big on Uber, but make your own decisions or your own conclusions here. But so funny enough, in the last couple of days, I've been Ubering quite a bit because of the holiday season.
Right.
Don't drink and drive and all that other stuff. And I've been talking to a lot of Uber guys, and not one of them really seemed bothered by the cut. By the cut.
Oh, really?
By the cap. Yeah, they were all like, yeah, it's fine. And I was like, I was talking to them like, from my point, what I think is maybe Uber should concede a little bit and take out surge pricing. Maybe they should pay you guys fairly. Like, then the argument of capping the numbers could maybe be addressed a little bit better, or, offer something back to the city to help with congestion and gridlock. Maybe fund some money to public transit, put a big fund towards that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking out the box here. But they didn't seem too bothered, the Ubers I drove with.
Well, yeah, that makes, you know what? It's I think it's a fair request. I don't think it's crazy that they're capping it, but I do think that if Uber gets nothing out of this, which is, I'm assuming, pretty likely.
Yeah.
I think the drivers are going to be hit the most.
Absolutely.
They're absolutely what's the old adage, when elephants fight, the grass suffers.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Never heard that one.
Yeah, that's what's it's gonna end up being pinned back on the driver somehow,
drivers.
to make up some expenses that are not coming in anymore.
Yeah, lack of profit or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. I don't know. The whole thing is just, it's very bizarre. It's like, it works. And like, there's models, as we've addressed in previous episodes, like in New York City, where they have drastically reduced surge pricing. They've paid the drivers fairly, and they are pitching back into congestion. So I don't think those are unreasonable requests. The requests that they're already experiencing in other cities. I get it. Uber as a business is trying to protect as much as they can themselves, but I don't know. I'm Team City on this one.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm not often Team City, but
No, that's true. Yeah.
yeah. Well, everyone hates the city. No, you can't like the city. But no, on this one, I think they're absolutely right. I think they're taking a very calculated and logical approach. Like, just leave things the way they are. Let's see what is actually needed and assess in 2024.
Yeah. I'm with you. I'm with you.
Good. Appreciate that. I don't want to mess the grass up if these two elephants go at it. You totally take me. you Joey smash me and I just clock out.
All right. Last piece of news?
Yeah, last piece of news.
All right.
Totally not news you can use, but news that's important to us.
Yeah.
Spotify did the wrap up.
That's right.
And we've appeared on a lot of people's top 5 lists.
We did.
I was
More than I thought would. Yeah.
yeah, and not all my family members. Janelle S was the first one to show it to me. Thank you, Janelle S. I'm on your Spotify list. Let's get that out of the way. She needs her credit. Always gives me fresh ideas. Always gives me a different perspective. Thank you, Janelle S. But there's a lot of other people that I was quite pleasantly surprised to hear from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Star Fox Fata, one of them.
Yeah, Fata.
Yeah.
Foxy Fata.
Yeah.
Foxy Crystal Fata. We're on her top 5.
We're on top 5. Yeah.
Rosie. Remember Rosie from like episode 2 and 3? And 1? She was like our first non-family friend. Well, partially.
Listener.
Yeah. So she runs Let Them Be Kids up in Schaumburg. And she's been, I said it right. I've been, Schaumburg. I had to break it down, my phonetics. She was one of our first listeners, fans, and like gave great commentary and really helped us take things a little bit more seriously. Like when I felt not necessarily the pressure, but I was like, okay, people are listening. Let's prepare show notes. Let's get proper with this. Let's just not, rant on air for a bit. So shout outs to you, Rosie. Thank you for all your support. And
100%.
We were on her list along with Joe Rogan. We're not on Joe Rogan's list.
we're on the same list as
Joe Rogan. Yeah. So take that, 265th ranking podcast in Canada. Take that. Oh, dude. I'm not plugged in. The coffee machine's not plugged in. You keep going. Unplug the coffee machine.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Okay.
We got the power now.
Yeah.
Alrighty. See, never a dull moment on the Toronto. Remember I said something's missing before we started?
Yeah, you did.
The power. All right. Well, the power's back in, so we're going to have some coffee very shortly. Second shout out, Marcello from Brazil.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So he just for Marcello, can you say that drink that I asked you to order in Mexico? Because he is dying to hear you say it again.
Okay, hold on. Because I got it down pat, I think. Catapaina.
Marcello, rate the man's
This
Catapainhas. I thought that was pretty good, but he'll tell us. So Marcello's, he's from Brazil. Kind of reached out to us probably like around the 20th group of episodes, and he's been fantastic.
Yeah.
Always leaves a really insightful comment. I love how interested he is in how real estate is done up here. Asks some really good questions.
Yeah.
Always like a good conversation with him. And we got names for everybody. We need a name for Marcello.
Okay.
We've run out of barnyard names, so we can't call him like Marcello the Mellow. Yeah. It's not an animal, but here's what I'm thinking. Marcello the Fratello.
Ooh.
Fratello being Italian for brother. He's like a Brazilian brother.
Hey, there you go.
Marcello Fratello.
Marcello the Fratello.
The Fratello. You like that?
Marcello our Fratello.
Our Fratello. Yeah. Thank you, Marcello, for always leaving a comment. Appreciate that.
100%.
And then Adriana S., my wife. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
shout out Adriana.
Yeah, we're on her Spotify.
Oh, we're top 5. We're top 5.
I think we're the only podcast she listens to, which is why I love her. Because she's loyal. She's on it. And drum roll, she's agreed to come on the show.
Oh,
She's agreed to come on the show.
Okay.
A lot sooner than you may think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she's going to be a guest.
We're doing a Christmas special episode. It sounds
We
like.
could. We got some fun ideas for like, what's it like married to a realtor? What's it like working with a realtor that you're married to? Because we had some, she'll tell the story.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So thinking of having her out sometime soon.
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
Did anyone reach out to you? Any of your friends?
I got secret listeners. Not top 4 list. I didn't get told about top 4 list, but I got secret listeners that I didn't know was listening.
Okay.
And I got told that out of the blue. That's always the best feeling on the planet.
Yeah.
And especially when they just drop little nuggets of things that we've said in it.
Like references?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that's amazing.
Yeah.
So I'll shout out Rob P.
Rob P.
Rob
Thanks,
P.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good friend of mine, hometown friend. That's been listening literally since I think day 1.
Is Dom V still listening?
Dom V, good question. I haven't asked him in a while.
Yeah. Me and Francis V haven't chatted in a while either, so
yeah.
I don't know if I did something wrong.
She does bulk listens. So when Francis V listens, it's usually like a sprint.
Okay, I like that. I respect that. It's a long hustle. I like that.
Yeah. And Molly C.
Yeah, Molly C. Yeah. She's loyal. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, that night that came over, she had some references that she knew from the podcast.
100%. Yeah. And it's so funny because like she listens to the podcast when she gets ready in the mornings.
Oh, nice.
Or in the whenever she's starting her shifts. And every once in a while I'll hear ours crack on in the bathroom. I'll be listening to our podcast in the background. Listening to her listening to it.
I was uploading a video at my dad's house for YouTube, and my dad was pleasantly surprised that you're a realtor. He, for some reason, did not know. He thought you were just a podcaster guy with me. Joey's a realistic or something like that. I'm like, what? I don't know. He was building a gingerbread house. I didn't want to bother him.
Jimmy the Rock God.
Jimmy the Rock God. He loves Christmas. Yeah. I think him and Molly would really connect.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah. He's got a gingerbread train with like 17 pounds of sugar frosting on it. And now he's building his gingerbread mansion.
I saw the Instagram of the train too.
Oh, he's got the train.
That looks so intense.
Yeah. He's always complaining about money, but somehow he's got money to build gingerbread trains and houses. So just saying, Dad. Anyhow, let's do transition times.
Let's get into the meat and potatoes.
Meat and potatoes.
Meat and taters. All right.
What do you want to do? A Christmas theme?
Oh, that works. Yeah.
What's your favorite Christmas song? Do you have one?
Baby, It's Cold Outside.
Baby, It's Cold Outside. I wouldn't take you as that.
Yeah.
Transition time. Oh, weather. A remix.
Just bring it into it. EDM.
At the Christmas party, they broke out Sean Paul at one point.
Did they?
Yeah. I was like, Sean Paul at a Christmas party? Anyhow, all right, we're looking at the November numbers in this episode.
November. Oh yeah, yeah,
I'm crying. Oh God, that was funny. The November numbers.
yeah. We are.
Yeah.
we are.
Yeah.
We're gonna dive into an unpleasant uncovering.
That's a good word to say, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was shockingly unpleasant. I
Yeah.
wasn't expecting it to maybe be this unpleasant. But oddly enough, I also didn't hear a lot of criticisms online about the month. Like Twitter didn't go that crazy about it.
That's true. The news headlines weren't
that bad.
weren't that crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think it's kind of, at the same time, it's also a little bit expected. It's been talked about that the rest of the year is a little bit of a mundane end of the year.
End of it. Yeah. Ho hum.
Ho
hum.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Let's start with the high level.
Okay.
Yeah. So kind of talking GTA and the whole number. Start with sales.
Yeah.
We're just second slowest month when it came to sales.
Yeah, we did.
We recorded 4,236 sales. That's like January in 2023.
It's really bad.
That's
really bad.
Yeah.
For November also, it's bad.
It's bad. And also 3 months of a rate hold. And really no uptick in activity. In fact, when you look at sales, it's the third month in decline for sales. So we've officially got a trend. Sales are trending down.
Yeah.
And there's more to the story, but nevertheless, that's a fact. Sales are trending down.
That's right. I don't see December picking up.
Spoiler alert, Joey's right. It's probably going to be even worse in November.
Yeah, that's right.
So brace yourselves for the headlines when BlogTO loses their mind. New listings, also down. A 25% drop from the previous month.
Yeah. I think it's warranted.
Yeah.
New listings, I think, is warranted.
Yeah. We start telling people around, mid-November, maybe just wait until the new year. If you don't have the perfect property ready to go, probably not best to bring it to market.
Yeah. So it's suiting that November is a little bit lower than previous month.
Yeah. We're down to only 10,545.
Yeah. Active listings also down to 16,759.
Yeah. That's
compared to 19,540.
a pretty big drop.
That is a big drop. That's where the little bit of light will shine.
Yeah.
In this whole thing is the fact that people are actually buying the inventory that exists.
Yeah.
Which is nice to see.
Yeah. So like all the old ones that have been sitting, they're starting to get kind of scooped up and taken off.
Yeah. It's not being overwhelmed by the new stuff hitting.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that number, that 16,000, is 40% higher than the same time last year.
40% higher. Yeah. That's pretty crazy.
That's pretty crazy. And also a lot of opportunity because there's a lot more inventory compared to the same time last year. So we know we don't know, but the strong sentiment is that rates are coming down.
Yeah.
So with all this inventory, rates are still high, but maybe now's a good time to get a good price and lock in a 2-year mortgage. And I've even seen some 5-year fixed mortgages under 5%.
Under 5.
Under 5, baby.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's promising.
There's opportunity there, right? So you take a 2-year, you get a good price. If you could save 100, 200K off the average price of something. Ooh, coffee's ready.
There we go.
If you can save a couple 100K off a property and lock in for 2 years, of a higher than normally expected rate, but by year 5, prices have come up quite a bit. Rates are hopefully a little bit more stable, a little bit lower. I think that's a win.
Agreed. Yeah, agreed. And especially, this is the time. Nobody transacting right now.
Yeah.
So
no competition.
Yeah.
Very little competition.
Yeah. In some circumstances.
Yeah, I say that because I'm a little scarred this week. We went to go check out a property in Swansea, priced under $1 million, 99999999999 special, and that one ended up selling. 7 offers came in on that.
That's so mind-blowing.
7 offers. Yeah.
That's so, it's very, very counterintuitive to everything that you're hearing and is happening.
Yeah. And my client had to, we decided not to work on that, not to go for that one just because it just didn't make sense to pay a crazy number for it. But 7 other people felt it was value and went for it.
Yeah. I can't believe it.
Yeah. Prices to be determined. So we'll see what happens there. But
okay. So
we don't know the price yet.
It's not official yet.
Yeah. Gotcha. But they definitely had 7 offers.
Gotcha. Yeah. That's just still a lot of activity.
Yeah.
Average price.
Yeah.
Average price. Okay. So down.
Yeah.
As obvious as that might sound.
Yeah.
1,082,000.
Yeah.
Was the last month. That's a 4% drop from last month.
Yeah. And that's nearly the same number as we sat a year ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So on average, prices for the month of November are exactly the same as a year ago.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because we're used to like 8, 10, 15, sometimes 20% year over year gains in the last half decade. And
No, we're kind of just like
very stable.
bringing back to where it was. Yeah. Amounts of inventory.
Yeah.
I'll bring this one up. I'll just talk the high level of it.
yeah.
Toronto went from a balanced market, so 4.2 months of inventory to down to 3.9.
Wow.
So we actually went down in inventory. That little inventory push brought us back technically under into a seller's market.
On paper.
On paper.
Yeah. Based solely on the numbers and nothing else. Charlie Mung passed away this week. He was Warren Buffett's right-hand man. And I was listening to the Wealth Simple podcast, which is really good. You should listen to it. They're only like 25 minutes once a week, but they're really informative. And he had this whole piece on how like you have to look at more than just the numbers. You have to read the story of the company. And he was advising Warren Buffett to not just solely study the numbers. And Apple was a great example where the numbers weren't the greatest, but the story made sense. And this reminds me of what you just said with months of inventory, where it's like, if you look solely at months of inventory, yeah, technically, but that's only one indicator on a long list of many others to consider.
Yeah.
So I like that.
It. Yeah.
But you missed days on market.
I did. I walked right past it.
You sound like you don't like those days on market, do you? Well, we stretched it to 39 days. That's the second longest time frame of the year.
That's crazy.
And that supports our theory of active listings. All the older ones that have been sitting, they're now starting to sell.
Yeah.
So it is taking a lot longer. Last month, I think we were saying it would take about a month. I said on average, and now it's like a month and 2 weeks, let's call it.
Yeah.
So we're almost at 6 weeks. If your place is on the market for less than that, don't panic. That's what we're seeing.
That's what's happening. Yeah.
And don't expect it to sell in just 6 weeks. It might take 8 or longer, right? Depending on where you are and all those other things. So,
yeah.
All right. You want to get into sales?
Let's do it.
Okay.
All right.
Another downer. Well, let's start with coffee.
Let's do this now.
Would you like a coffee? No, we're joined by an off-air guest who does not want to be named, I don't think. Do you want to be named? No, he does not want to be named. Do you want a coffee? Do you want to see me drink a coffee? Too bad. Well, this person, not bad.
No, that's good.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. This person who does not want to come on camera be named is having a birthday this week.
Oh.
Isn't he? Yeah. Big one.
Oh.
We're going to get you on here one day. You've got some wisdom to share. I'm not paying you. I'll pay you in coffee because you know I'm the espresso god. And we digress. This is an active studio. Like people don't understand the dynamics we work in the environment. I had Steve Jelinek. Actually, we didn't shout out Steve Jelinek.
Oh yeah,
fantastic smelling Steve.
Fantastic smelling.
I told my wife to smell him.
We all did a train, and we all smelt him in the train as we walked past him.
Oh, you did like a chunga train?
No. Like you walked first.
Oh,
then Age walked, and then I was behind, and we all took a sniff.
But I thought you were talking about you dance in a train.
No, we didn't conga line down.
Conga line. Let's bring back the conga line.
I mean, I'm game to.
Weren't those the greatest things at parties and stuff?
Oh yeah, if there's a conga line, I'm in it.
One drunk aunt leading the conga line, and everyone just follows. Right? I love the conga line. Bring back conga lines. Yeah. Let's do this. Steve came by this week. To the office. Yeah, he came up here. We were talking with me, him, and Marky in the back. We were having coffee, and I showed him where we podcast. He's like, "What?" Like, we make it work, man. So anyhow, back to the market report. Sales. All segments declined.
Yeah. This is a shocker here.
Yeah.
Everything. So detached saw the biggest drop.
Yeah.
By over 20%
month over month. Yeah. That was a big dip.
That's a big dip.
Yeah.
And 14% year over year.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just seeing there's just less activity all over the place.
Yeah.
For context, the peak of this year had 970 sales in 1 month. We in November had 461.
Yeah.
So we had half.
Yeah. Do you have more context?
Yeah, I do have more context. And I even highlighted the word more. Pre-pandemic numbers, if we're looking at November.
Yeah.
So I checked just from 2016 to 19. And on average, it's like 700 to 900.
Yeah. So this is not normal.
It's not
definitely outside of the trend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any more context?
That's the last piece of context.
All right. Well, surprisingly, I've got some context to bring to the show.
Let's do it.
Condos declined the least.
Yeah, okay.
They've been taking a beating all year.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? And they were the least to decline. Now, you have said that they are the least volatile. You've mentioned that in a lot of episodes, and kudos for you on that. You're spot on. They're down only 6.5%.
They still throw me for a loop all over the place.
Yeah.
Because once again, all their indicators point in different directions, and yet they still have a decent amount of sales.
Yeah.
considering actually they held a lot of the weight in the amount of sales that happened in the GTA. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, it was condos 825.
Wow.
825 sales of the second runner up was detached at 461.
Right.
And everything else was like 150-ish around there. So like they really did they did the heavy lifting.
No, they're my pony, man. They're the winning horse this 2024.
Yeah.
I called it last episode. I'm sticking to my guns. They're going to be the best performing asset class on a percentage basis.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Sorry, you have a note here. Do you want to?
Did I miss one?
No, something to keep in mind. Detached was sitting at 461 sales in November.
Yeah, sorry, I just said this. Yeah. So detached was 461. Condo apartments did 825.
Yeah.
So they did.
And then interesting, towns and semis both were down 13%. That's not interesting that they were down. It's that they were down by the same amount, roughly.
Yeah.
I don't know what type of correlation I could put to why that is, but they were both kind of right in the middle of the extreme of detached and the good
funny
news
enough.
of condos. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of an anomaly, as they say. Prices. Let's get into prices.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Do you want to take a guess what happened?
They went up, didn't
guess.
they? Absolutely. Yeah.
Wrong. They went down. For those who couldn't read between lines, all segments saw month-over-month drops. Detached, the highest, 6%. So detached went down the most by 6%. Condos, had the least price drop, 1%.
1%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very stable for condos.
Yeah.
And that's why I think we're kind of bottoming out of that. And as more opportunities come on, as a lot of investors sell, as Airbnb rules get tighter, as pre-con investors panic their minds off, we're going to start to see more inventory, more opportunities, and people are going to strike on those opportunities, especially if rates start to come down.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree with that. Something that's funny after we're talking about condos and the goodness of condos.
Goodness of condos.
The goodness of condos. So we've been talking about prices when it comes to the 416.
Correct.
If you look at the GTA, condos were the only segment that actually went up.
Oh.
They did. They went up. Not by much, by 0.2%.
Yeah.
But still, they were the only one that didn't see a decline. They went from 708,000, it was the average price for the full GTA, and then they went up to 710.
Wow.
So $2,000.
Yeah. Well, hey, we'll take a win.
100%.
With this market report, we'll take it wherever we can get it. I want to talk a bit about the rate holds.
Yep.
Because this is an interesting trend that I was looking at and kind of thinking of. So earlier in 2023, between let's say March and June, we saw a mini bump in prices. And that's when they held 2 times. They did 2 rate holds and we saw a nice little...
First half of the year.
Yeah. Things were selling, things were busy, like it was pretty wild. Not wild, but definitely hotter than it has been for the months prior. Now, June, July, August, we have 2 other rate bump ups. So we're up 50 basis points in those 2 announcements. And then we have 3 holds that follow.
Yep.
The 3 holds that followed the 2 bumps, very little improvement in the market.
Yes.
Whereas 2 rate holds, big bump, big jump up. 3, nothing. And I think that 0.5, that the 50 basis points that they raised the interest rates, were the right move. I think the Bank of Canada was right in doing that, and very effective because it's now balanced that market off really well without having them to increase it higher. They've done 3 holds and the market hasn't taken off.
Agree. I think a piece of me thinks a lot of that is also due just to mental. It's a mental thing too, because the moment that they paused, the first 2 pauses, everybody thought it was over.
Right.
And then Bank of Canada went and flipped the switch and said, no, don't
test us.
Don't get too comfortable.
Yeah.
And I think it really worked.
Yeah.
Like that last little push, I think really put the sentiment of like, okay, but let's take everything they're saying with a grain of salt now.
It's like when your parents are like, oh, we're going home right now. Yeah, okay. Yeah. And then you end up at home.
Yeah.
And you're like, damn, they were serious.
Calling the bluff, man.
Yeah.
Calling the bluff.
Bank of Canada was serious.
Yeah.
They took us home. They stopped us from selling homes. No.
I still do believe that if they do hold or cut at any time in 2024, it's gonna be with the sentiment that it's not over yet.
Yeah, they're always going to, you said that in the last episode, I like that. They're always going to have that little like, don't test us.
Yeah.
We will turn this car around. You will not go to Wonderland today. I think it's been the right move. I know there's a lot of criticism. I know it's extremely unaffordable. I'm on variable mortgage, so I feel everyone's pain. I have a pre-con condo coming. I feel the panic. I'm in it, right? But I do think for the greater good, these rate hikes were necessary to slow things down, and I think they're creating a lot of really good habits. And I want to share actually a pro tip that me and the wife were talking about. So our mortgage payments have jumped up significantly. We're making them. We're not homeless. We're not getting power of sale yet. We never will. But what we kind of both came to the agreement of is once they start cutting rates, let's not change the amount of payments we're putting aside every month, because we've shown that we can tighten our buckle and reach that amount. Let's take that extra amount of money that would be going to the mortgage and putting into a savings or investment. So it's just helping us become even more super savers. We're like super savers now. So yeah, like keep that in mind. Like if you're, I know it's tough for a lot of people and maybe the savings isn't so easy to do, but if you're getting by and it's not too tough, consider still putting that money aside, because this is showing you could do it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. But Christmas.
Yeah.
Christmas is going to be interesting. So I see it playing out two ways. So the whole goal of all of this is to bring down inflation, stop consumer spending from going out of control. Well, you know what Christmas does? People spend out of control.
Yeah.
So if we have a wild Christmas where sales are incredibly high and that bumps up inflation, this could prolong the talk of cutting rates. So maybe March is not even a target to be looking at. Maybe it's back to June, as some earlier predictions were had. However, if Christmas sales are terrible and not a lot of people are out shopping and the sales numbers are low and layoffs, as we hear happening from the banks and a lot of other big corporations, that might accelerate the talk of a rate cut. So maybe even February. I don't think that's possible. I think January and March are the only.
Those are the two.
Yeah. And I don't think January they're going to do a cut unless the data is like horrible.
I would be surprised.
I would be surprised too. I wouldn't make a bet with you on that.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I would lose.
Yeah.
I don't like losing. But yeah.
No, that's I think that's the takeaway. I think is like definitely with whatever predictions are being thrown at you. If you're asking somebody to say what's happening next year, again, like we always say, take it with a grain of salt. One new report can flip the entire conversation and the entire headspace of what the Bank of Canada will do.
Yeah. Yeah. And we've been proved wrong on both, on like times we didn't think they would increase, they increased. Times we didn't think they would hold, and they've held.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I like it now because this is Joey's time to shine. We're going to get into months of inventory.
Months of inventory.
Lay it on me, brother.
All right. So months of inventory. I'm gonna keep repeating myself because if there's anybody new listening, I'll just keep repeating it this way.
We're growing every week, so please.
There's
new listeners just pouring in through the floodgates.
Okay, so what is months of inventory? Is basically if we stopped inventory from hitting the MLS today, how long would that MLS take to sell out?
All existing inventory.
All existing inventory.
Yeah.
1 to 3 months of inventory means it's a seller's market. Sellers have the power, prices go up. 4 to 6 months of inventory, it's a balanced market, proper negotiations, relatively stable market. And then 6 plus is a buyer's market. Buyers have the power, prices go down. So inventory shrunk across the board. I think this is the highlight of the down conversation that we've been having. This inventory shrunk across the board because people are actually buying, and it seems to be that new listings aren't coming up as fast. So that's the nice thing. As I mentioned, Toronto went from 4.2 months of inventory to 3.9 months of inventory. So they're toeing that line of balanced market, even though the sentiment is it's very much a buyer's market.
Yep.
But let's talk about the awards. So awards, which I'm pretty sure I keep flipping what is considered the winner. Yeah. So instead, I'm just going to say this. Award for most months of inventory goes to condos.
Yeah.
They have the most months of inventory. They have 5.4 months of inventory, well into a balanced market, and yet seeing the least amount of volatile price corrections.
Yeah.
They're like relatively flat, which is, again, why condos are the most confusing segment to me when it comes to trying to read these numbers and figuring out what they're doing.
They're that mysterious, beautiful creature. You're just like, I don't know what you're about, but I'm drawn to you. Yeah,
and they're doing the heavy lifting right now. Yeah. So I still support it, and like, they're the most. They're by a huge price gap. They're the most they're most affordable. Yeah. So and I'm going to give the runner up of most inventory.
Okay.
Runner up goes to detached.
Okay.
Dropped from 4 months of inventory to 3.6.
Okay.
So it's tightened up again.
Yeah.
And the tightest months of inventory award goes to.
Yeah.
Can you take a guess?
Semis.
Yeah, 100%. They've been holding that candle since the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2.6 months of inventory last month to 2 months of inventory this month.
Okay, so that's considered technically seller's market for semis.
That's a good seller's market
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a tight one. And I think like those tend to move relatively quickly. And as I've said for many episodes prior, it's a good hybrid option where it's a lot cheaper than a detached. You still have the freehold benefits. You have a backyard, a front yard, your own space. Yes, you share a wall with your neighbors, but in a lot of homes, the quality of construction between is quite sturdy. So it's not like you're going to hear them all day. So we love you semis.
Yeah.
Congratulations on winning.
Yeah.
Maybe. We don't know.
Yeah. Whatever the winner might be, whatever you're considering a winner.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's it. I think, like I said, overall, I think the whole sentiment is that no new inventory is hitting, and people are buying out what's left on the market.
Yeah.
So I think that's a nice positive direction.
Okay. Well, I think we did a very positive look at these negative numbers.
Yeah.
It reminds me of COVID. The first time I saw this sentence that I'm about to unveil to you, I loved it. And then every time after, I'm like, shut up. I hope you're staying positive and testing negative. Do you remember seeing that?
I don't.
Yeah. The first time I got them, like, oh, thanks. Then like everyone started sending them like, shut up. God, I don't want COVID. And I don't know if COVID's back, but everyone's getting sick out there.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. I went through it.
You went through it
Yeah.
after Mexico.
Yeah.
Funny, another friend of ours, mortgage broker, who I won't name because he's sick, but he came back from Mexico quite sick as well.
Same thing.
Yeah,
Eh?
3 people I know.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
A cough, a very bad cough.
Okay. Just a cough.
Just a cough. Yeah. Well, like low energy, like everything, like
yeah,
flu-like symptoms.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, it's out there, man.
It's out there.
It's out there. The pools, the water.
The pools?
Yeah. It's in the pools. I'm telling you.
Okay. I'll stay out of pools, folks. Joey's.
It's in the Mexico pools. Yeah.
Okay, well, stay out of the pools in Mexico. Way to get us banned from a country, man. Our live tour will not be taking place in Mexico, but that's cool. That's cool. I don't love tacos. No, not me. All right, before we wrap up, anything you want for Christmas? You're a tough nut to crack. I don't know what to get you. I mean, I have a good idea, but if I'm open to
more ideas.
Yeah.
I don't know. I gotta think about it. I haven't given literally anybody an answer.
list? Yeah.
I haven't given nobody.
Yeah.
I've been. I'm getting pried at by my mom. Is like, please tell me something.
Anything. Yeah.
I
You
got
have like a go-to, like one thing every year. It's like could be a small thing, but if you
socks
get
and
it-
underwear, man.
Really?
Every year I get socks and underwear.
Socks and underwear. You don't strike me as that type of guy.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, and I take them in
Not
stride,
judging.
man.
Okay. Hey, man. I'm not going to go any deeper on this topic. I'm just going to leave it on the surface.
Wait, what about you?
I wear socks and underwear.
No.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah. What do I want? I got a big collection of books.
Okay.
Yeah. Oddly enough, this year they're all like mafia themed.
Okay.
My sister's like, you trying to tell me something? I'm like, I don't know. I'm watching a lot of Netflix and I want to kind of research some of these topics further. But books I'm asking for this year, I probably need a new pair of shoes. Golf balls are always good. Yeah, I don't need you to get me any of these. I'm just rhyming off it. Lego. There's a couple Lego pieces I asked for. Yeah,
I like that.
But usually golf balls is the guarantee. Like somebody's gonna buy me golf balls throughout the year. They know how bad I am at golf, so I get stocked quite well over the holiday season. As a kid, did you have like that one gift, like maybe like another Ninja Turtle? Like every year you'd want to add to your collection.
No, not a collector's type thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a
Video
absolute nerd by heart. Yeah.
Okay.
To this day. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
What system do you have?
currently?
Yeah.
PS4.
Okay.
Yeah. I usually wait till the next generation comes out and then I buy it when it's cheap.
Yeah. I respect that.
But I know I have my chest of like all the old stuff.
Nice.
Like I have my chest of N64's in there, Super Nintendo's in there. I got Sega Genesis is in there.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, you switch brands.
All the good stuff, man.
Back and forth.
Oh yeah,
I like
yeah,
that,
yeah.
Our household was a Nintendo household.
Oh, strictly Nintendo.
Yeah. One of my neighbors had Sega, and I'm like, nah, you can't come over and play my system. And I couldn't play his. That was the rule.
Oh, that was it. Eh?
Yeah. But then I played Sonic for the first time. I'm like, oh, this game is amazing.
It's incredible.
Yeah. Sonic.
So it was Sonic on one side and then Donkey Kong Country on the other.
on the other side.
Yeah.
Oh, Donkey Kong was a great game.
Yeah.
Banjo Kazooie. Yeah.
N64, man.
N64.
N64 had my heart.
Yeah. WCW versus NWO.
Yes.
such a good game.
Picked such a very niche Nintendo wrestling game.
That was the greatest game.
The chi, man. The chi. Chi! If that was a special, he would just like beat somebody and like yell chi every time he punched.
I don't remember that. Okay, we gotta do a tournament one night.
I'm so game.
Yeah. Do you like Mario Kart?
Mario Kart. Yeah.
I'm good at Mario Kart.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Did you get any of the hockey games or sports games or more?
Yeah. I did NHL stuff. Yeah.
NHL. Same. Yeah. NHL 95. EA Sports. It's in the game.
Yeah, that was more. I was like young to the point of like watching my cousins and brother play.
Yeah. My generation was huge on that.
Yeah, that
like
makes sense.
nights of just and there was a cheat. You go around the net and then scoop it in.
Yeah.
And like we had to like set a no cheat rule. If you did it, didn't count. So we keep our own score on the side.
On a separate side.
Yeah. I said, no, take that back. So at the end, you're like, you won 5-4, but you lost 6-5. Wow, we did some crazy things as kids. All right, cool. I think we covered that all. Any shout outs? You want to shout out Pizzagate? No, not Pizzagate. Oh,
Hold on.
No. Meatgate. Yeah.
Wait, what's Meatgate?
Isn't that where you ordered your Philly cheesesteak sandwich from?
No, Grillgate.
Oh, Grillgate. Sorry. Meatgate. That was
all
close.
over the place. Yeah.
I was so frazzled by the Pizzagate.
Yeah, shout out Grillgate. Grillgate on Danforth. It was absolutely delicious. Shout out the Sage crew, man.
Let's put our capellos on.
Shout out the Sage crew.
Shout out the Sagers. You got two zaddy baddie daddies in the house.
That's right.
Here we are.
Boom.
Coming to you live. Shout out everyone who had us on our Spotify rap list. Really means the world. Like, truly appreciate it.
Actually,
that.
yeah.
That was really cool. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks for listening to the Toronto Livings Real Estate Podcast. You could find more information on how we work over at torontolivings.com. Be sure to sign up for our newsletter to get price reports from over 150 different neighborhoods in the city each and every month.
If you got any value, please like, subscribe, and share with your friends. And if you made it this far, thanks for listening.